stand over the water.
Hi, we are at 533 Doric Court. We're going to take a look at this property. I'm going to walk you all the way around the property and show you all the features of this fine home. This is right on the Creamer Bayou that goes to the river in the Gulf of Mexico. We're in a fully walled compound. So as you'll notice, you've got a gate over here that comes into your motor area where you've got plenty of parking for different cars. Goes right into your garage. This is a separate building. So the garage is a separate building that has a 1080 square foot office above on the top. It's really a trophy office with high ceilings. So you've got a walkway here that could be used for like disabled people, wheelchair access that walks up this direction right here. Very nice. Over here you've got your fence that goes all the way around the property. You've got a nice green space here that's really great for outdoor gatherings and other events because, like I said, you've got a very private property. Now what I'm going to do is show you this front porch. A lot of times when you see a property, they'll have either a nice back porch, a nice front porch, maybe a side porch, but I will tell you that I've never seen in all my years of real estate 5,700 square feet of decks like this house has. So we've got a front porch, we've got side porches, we got porches all the way around the side, and a huge porch around the deck. And the way that the house was set, it was designed so that it would be facing towards the sunset, but not direct sunset. So the house is at an angle so that you get to observe the sunset without the direct sunlight in the home. Because a lot of times you'll see a house where all the windows are pointing straight back and the sun's just driving in there. With this particular property, you're not gonna see that because the way that the house is, it's at an angle like this. So the sun goes down over that direction and you catch the glimmer of the sunset. You can see it, but it's not, the direct sunlight's not coming into your house. So we're gonna take a look at the front porch first. I'm gonna walk you around the side of the house. We're gonna look at the back deck. We're gonna look at the upper decks. I'm gonna show you all around the exterior now. So take a look around over here. So this is the front porch area. This is really like an entry to the home. But look at this. You've got an area where you can sit outdoors and have breakfast, lunch, dinner. You know, you can just sit in here, work on your computer. This is the front of the house. So you've got this huge deck area here in the front. You can sit down, have a relaxing area here. You've got the Gulf breezes blowing right through here. You can see the water this direction. As you can see, we've got mangrove preserves on this side behind me. And then all of this area, you know, is just a great outdoor gathering area. So you could have an event going here. You could have an event going on the back patio. You could have an event going on each one of the levels above. I mean, there's a lot of options for outdoor entertainment. Let's go take a look at this over here. So as I showed you before, you've got all that area this direction here. But come out and take a look at this. So here's your views right here. And if you look right down here, we're gonna go out in the back and take a look over there. But you've got your spa right here. You've got a tiki bar behind that with granite countertops. Then you've got the huge deck overlooking your boat docks and the lift and all of the bayou here. So this bayou, what's interesting about this is that you can jet ski on this, you can ski at full speed. This is very rare because most of the time you have to go very slow behind the houses. In this area, you don't have that problem. It's all about lifestyle. You know, in this property, you've got all the decks, like I said, on the top. We're gonna go through those various different decks. But take a look at this. You've got a spa that looks out over the water this direction. You've got total privacy. There's nobody next door right here. So you've got really privacy area. You've got this tiki bar area here that's covered. You've got electric and everything out here. So you've got great party area. Take a look over here. You've got area for a keg, your barbecue grill, a little covered area right over this direction. And as we come out this way, come on, let's go out this way. You can imagine here at the bar, you're right on the water. So come over here and take a look at this. When you're over at this bar, look at your views here. So look at this. I'm right here on the water. Like the water is right there. So you've got your friends, family, business associates, whatever, you're over here. Look at the views that you've got. Take a look at the sunset views. So one of the things that I think is really special about this property is all the outdoor areas. So like I said, you could have a get-together going on that deck up there and on the deck up top. So you've got all these different locations that you could do that. Let's take a look at this from over here. So you've got a very large back deck area. This is not included in that deck square footage we were talking about earlier. So you've got all this deck area here. Out here, you've got a grassed area. The owner of the property has used turf opposed to real grass, so you don't have to worry about mowing this. You've got an area for sunbathing right out here. The dock has power and water. If you'll take a look, you've got a 13,000 pound boat lift right here. You've got area for other boats and jet skis, whatever other kind of outdoor things that you want to do. But like I said, that's the really cool thing about this. And hopefully we'll be able to get a jet ski here in the video, but you can cruise right along here in your jet skis, water skis, and that is one very, very rare thing that you will not find in any other properties, because a lot of properties right behind the house, you're on a canal, you're looking right into another home. And so in this particular arrangement, you can sit out here, have dinner, barbecue grill, friends, family, your kids. They can be out water skiing. They can be out jet skiing in this area. And then at the end of the day, when they're all tired, ready to do something else, you throw everybody in the boat, you can go right out this way, right there. You can go right out to the islands. So they've got islands out this way. They're about 20 minutes out in your boat that you can go out to that are very nice. There's a couple of islands that are uncharted. There are not a lot of people out there, but there are also some charted islands out there. You've got Anclote Key. It's a very beautiful area out there. There's just not a lot of boats and a lot of people out in this area, so you really don't have the boat traffic that you have in other locations. So take a look up above us here. These are your decks. These decks, come over here and look at this. These decks go all the way around the house. Come over on this side, you can see a little bit better. Come over here, you can see a little bit better. Look at the decks. So like I said, you've got a party on every floor here. You've got a party up there, you've got a party here, you've got a party down here. So you've got about 5,700 square feet of deck in this home. You've got the front deck that we looked at, you've got the upper deck off the master. That is all your master deck right up there. You've got this deck here, and of course you've got this whole area here, which there is room here if somebody ever wanted to install a pool. There is room here to install a pool if they wanted to, but the reality is that you know, you've got the spa, you've got all the outdoor activity events here. They're very nice. So let's take a look at the inside of the home. All right, so we're on the first level. This is what I call the party level. You've got a whole bunch of different areas here. We're gonna go through it. You've of course got a bathroom right over here, very cool Margaritaville themed bathroom. And this is right next to the bar area. Take a look at the bar area that you've got. You've got a full bar set up right here. This is, go this direction, all of this whole downstairs. Remember we talked about the way that the house is facing? So it's very different. A lot of times you're looking at a house that has a square box. So you really don't have a lot of views of the water. This house is set up so everywhere you look out over the water. You've got a window there that looks out over the jacuzzi area, looks out over the water. So if you're over here, you've got a great little card table area right here. At this card table, you can look out straight out there. Take a look at those views out there. So you're looking right out at the water. So you've got a card area right here. You've got a living area. This is set up as like a karaoke area in this direction right here. And you've got the window that goes out the back where you can see out, look at the sunsets. Take a look at the design on that bar here. I don't know if you could see the wood design over there. And those are Hatteras bar stools. Those are not a part of the sale, but they are negotiable. You've got a commercial grade ducting system here for the air conditioning. This services both this floor and the floor above it. There are full 3 floors here with an elevator. So now over here, this is like a little, you know, sitting conversational area. This goes out to the staircase. So there's a staircase here that I actually think one of the cool things is there's a staircase there and a staircase there. This staircase room right there could be turned into a really neat office that you walk down from the living area. We're going to look at that. But you do have what I consider like an inside the house office arrangement potentially there, because you have this staircase over here. You really don't need the other staircase. So you've got that staircase, you've got the elevator up there in the front room. But let's take a look out the back here. Come on this way. Actually, I don't want to move too far without showing you the design and the structure of the home. So this starts and goes down. Take a look down here. This is the way the whole house is built. You've got these giant timbers here that go up with these. This is built by an Australian shipbuilder, okay? If you were to go out and buy and reconstruct this home, it would be millions of dollars, because as you know, old timber like this is extremely expensive. You're looking at these timbers here are really something that is out of a movie. It's top-notch, high quality. And upstairs, we're going to show you the distressed timbers. However, this runs the length of the house. So the house is built to withstand, I'm told, up to 180 mile-per-hour winds. And as the home was built, you've got these timbers that come through here, and we're going to go more into this in the upstairs level. But when the house was built, it started on the first floor. They built these timbers and the cross beams, and every level, as he built it, he took a layer of fiberglass from the ground level and wrapped over. They built the second level. Then he took it from the ground, wrapped the fiberglass over the second level. The third level, he wrapped it again. So on the outside, there's 3 layers of fiberglass wrapping the entire home, which provides stability. It provides a safety element regarding the elements and things like that. Also is a great economical feature, because the electric bills in this house are like $300 with the building next door. So you're talking about a very energy efficient home, because also the way it's built. Because like I said, a lot of these homes that are on the water are built facing where you get the sun directly in. And this is built so you don't get this direct sunlight, but you get the views of the water. So take a look back here. You've got another little seating area here. Like I said, you've got your full bar area that goes all the way around here. You've got another little seating area here. And then down here at the end, we're getting ready to have a party here. But we've got a whole area here where you can serve your food, the food area. And take a look at this. This is cool. So you come here to serve your food, and what do you look out at? The tiki bar, all the other activities. This is an entertaining person's home. This is the kind of home that you buy if you want to entertain. You want to have a lot of people here. You want privacy. You don't want to be in a neighborhood. You've got your own wall. You've got your own gate. You've got an area here for all your refreshments. You can display all your trophies. If you're somebody that's collected a lot of stuff like this homeowner, then you've got years. This particular homeowner has got years of things that he's collected here. You've got all that area to display it in this home. You've got lots of walls. So this is the area that, your wife tells you, hey, that thing that's got to go downstairs comes down here. You get to put it on the wall. You get your fish, you get your deer head, all that kind of stuff down here. And then you go out, look at these doors here. You've got these beautiful engraved doors that go out to the water and look out at the sunset. You've got a little table out here that you can sit at. We're going to go out there later. We've got live music coming tonight. We've got a little event. right, so I'm going to walk you through the second level. We saw the first level, the party level, the fun level. Now we're going to talk about the living area, all of the windows, all the decks, everything here. I mean, every floor is a house in itself. You're going to be amazed. I could talk for hours about this house. We're going to try to keep it short so you can get an understanding of what you're looking at here before you come and take a look at the house. All right, so we are on the second level, the living level. We do have a bedroom and a bath on this level, so if you have somebody that wants to be near the kitchen, you do have a bedroom and a bath right here. Common bathroom that is great for guests, etc. You've got the whole living area here. You've got your family room. You actually have got sort of a sitting living room and then a family room and then the dining room in the back. So let me tell you, one of the things that you always want to look for in a property when you're buying a waterfront property is your views. And this house has views everywhere. But one of the things that's very important are the views from the kitchen. This property, I'm in the kitchen right now. Take a look at what I'm looking at. So in this living area, like I said, the way the house is set up, it's all sideways. So you've got views of the water. All these windows right here are not windows. They're doors. They're picture windows that open up like doors on piano hinges. So you've got a living area right here where you can sit and watch TV, okay? Then you can have a group of people right over in this area that are sitting and doing something else, right? And then down in that area there, you could even have a card table, but you've got a third living arrangement down there, all on this level, not to mention your bar stools that go all the way around the island. And take a look over here. Let's take a look at this. This is your dining room. This dining room is off the chain. You've got glass all the way around, water views all the way around of your dining area. Take a look at this. This is amazing. You've got views, and here's the cool thing is, these aren't just windows. Once again, as I said before, these open up. These are on clips, and you can open up all of these straight out to the deck. So let's say you're having an engagement, you're having a dinner here, you can just open these babies up, and you've got views of the sunset. We've actually got some live music here tonight. We've got a singer down here. So the really cool thing is, if you have that going on, you open all these walls up, you can hear the music inside the house, you can see the sunsets. I mean, this is really a house that is epic. This is the kind of house that everybody's talking about, that everybody remembers, because this just isn't your run-of-the-mill house that just, you know, popped off the, you know, the assembly line. This is a home that was built by an Australian shipbuilder. All this wood was brought in from Australia that built this home. So we're going to take a look at the structure. Now, we looked at it on the first floor. You didn't understand it like you did here. Each one of these distressed beams, if you go and look at new construction homes, you might see one or two of these hand distressed beams in there, but this house has them running the length. Each one of these beams is like a $2,000 beam, okay? That runs the entire length of the ceilings in this house. So it goes through the bedrooms, it goes all the way through, and take a look at the hand distressed quality of that. This was done by hand, brought in from Australia and done by hand. And then look at the structure of this. So this is the way that this house was built. I call this thing like an ark. They say this house can withstand 180 mile-per-hour winds. As I said in another part of the video, it's wrapped in 3 layers. Each level is wrapped in fiberglass. There's 3 layers of fiberglass. These beams run the length of the house. The support system, the structural integrity of this house is amazing. So we are talking about energy efficiency. This house is quiet. Like I said, it's wrapped in all those layers of fiberglass all the way around, which makes it really impervious to the elements. You could have, I mean, in my opinion, if there ever is a hurricane that hits this area, this is like going to be the one house standing, because this house was built to withstand pretty much everything. You've got the integrity of the structure. You've got all these beams going throughout the whole building. It really... All right, so we are on the third level. This is the living level right now. We're in one of the bedrooms. And what I want you to do is, we're gonna go through this to show you, but I'm telling you, you're gonna be amazed by that. These are not windows, okay? These are picture doors. So the way it's set up is, through the whole house on both of the levels, the living levels here, the second and the third floor, you've got these giant picture windows that are on these huge piano frames. So all you gotta do is unclip this and you can push these open. So the walls open up. I've never seen in my life anything built like that. The cost to build one of these structures, just one of these, is about $2 grand at least right now, because you've got all the wood and everything. On each level, there's like 13 of them on each level, or 14, I think. So there's like 13 or 14 of these on each level going all the way to the sides of the house. So you just unclip it, you push it open, you've got the Gulf breezes, and like I said, look at the water views from here. You're not looking directly into the sun, you're looking out at the bayou, you're looking over, take a look at this, so you're looking over out to the bayou. So let's look at the other bedrooms. Every bedroom has a walk-in closet, and actually, believe it or not, has some plumb out. So if you ever wanted to do like a little kitchenette in each room, you could do that. You've got a staircase. We're not going to go over that, but the staircase has slabs on a spindle. These are Australian wood, brought from Australia, slabs that come up here. You've got a bathroom here. You've got a bedroom over here in the corner. And like I said, all the rooms have spectacular views. Look at this. This wall opens up. It literally opens up and you go out to the deck. And as we talked about earlier in the video, you've got about 5,700, 5,800 square feet of decks all the way around this house. Out here, you've got the front windows that you look out to the motor area in the front of the house. And then let's take a look at the master suite. This is your laundry area there to the right. So here we've got the master bathroom. Take a look at this. High-end travertine tile. You've got a shower. You've got a huge soaking tub right here. The closet on the other side is gigantic. It's like a bedroom. It's the size of a bedroom. And then let's go take a look in here. The master suite has its own living area. So this is the living area for the master suite. You've got 3 of those picture windows in this area that we talked about before, where you can just unclip them and open those up. And that opens up to the views and the Gulf breezes. Come on down here, you get into the master suite. Have you ever seen a master suite where the walls open up? Okay, so the walls open up in this master suite. All these open up. So basically what you do is you come over, you unclip this right here, okay? Unclip that down there. You've got these huge piano hinges, and this thing just opens up. So you've got a tremendous view, even without that, through this. You've got all your shutters and everything like that, but you've got a deck that follows you all the way around this whole side of the house. So like I said, you could literally have a party on almost every level. So if you had kids, the teenagers could have their deck out there. You could have people out on the deck here, the deck below, and then of course the deck on the first floor. So there's just a ton of living areas here in this house to enjoy. And we're going to go take a look at the second level now. So this is the third level. We're at the top level right now, and there's a second level that we're going to take a look at that has all the living arrangements. All right, so we are in the mother-in-law suite. It's on the second living area. And one of the really cool things about it is that the elevator comes up right from the first floor into this room. So you've got a wheelchair access to the front drive. Comes up to the first floor. You can come in, go into the elevator, come up here into this area. This is your this is your mother-in-law suite, and you've got a closet right here. Over here, you've got a handicap accessible shower. So you've got a nice step-in shower. As you look, the floor is a little bit elevated, so it's a really nice setup here. And then here in the bathroom, you've got a walkway out to a private deck out on the side of the house. So you've got water views over that direction, and you've got a nice little deck area over there too. So, all right, so we are in the office above the garage. You've got underneath us a 50 by 30 garage. We're gonna go take a look at that after this. However, we're upstairs right now. This is a huge trophy office. Come on in, let's take a look. So you've got these dormer areas that could be used as either storage space. You could set them up as other offices. So you could have a little office here. You've got a closet. You've got a little closet right here. You've got an office area here that could be used for storage or whatever. You've got a little bench seating area there on the window. And this is a really neat feature. This area where you can meet with clients, because this is separate from the house. So you could have people come here for regular business purposes. You could have office meetings right here, you know, where you can sit in with your clients. You've got this office space that is huge. You've got high ceilings. You've got windows back in the back, so you've got natural lighting in your workspace. To me, this is probably one of the top quality offices that you could see in a home.